Hello and welcome to Telling Podcast.
Alright guys, welcome back. I'm Nate.
Okay, and today we'll be talking about rules for the podcast.
Rules. Yes, we should be following these rules, which not a lot of us follow, apparently.
Mainly for what we're going to be not necessarily you probably won't notice all too much of a change, hopefully, if
Well, they
we
shouldn't
write the rules
notice.
correctly.
That would be pretty bad if they noticed.
Yeah, if we write the rules correctly, then you guys shouldn't really notice. But it's gonna just mainly be for the people who are working with us, who hopefully
Yeah.
listen to this video.
Well, tell them to
That's
watch it. Required HR video.
required, yeah.
HR video. That's a good one.
3 to 4 videos a month is gonna be required.
A week. I don't know, 2
How's that?
videos a week. 3 to 2.
Two vi-
Well, we're gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's our
we're
goal.
gonna be doing 2 videos a week.
Because okay, here's how.
That's-
Let me explain this because I don't think I told you. So, we have a team video. Okay, this will be the ones that come out on Tuesdays. Also new schedule Tuesdays and Thursdays episodes. Okay, got that out of the way. So, we would be having the videos come out every Tuesday and Thursdays, and Tuesdays would be a team episode with the 3 people that weren't on the Thursday video, which is the guest video. The guest video is 2 hosts. I think either that or whatever you want. And it would be the guests, which we would have a guest lined up for every week for you guys, which is awesome because I've never had an issue with scheduling ever in my life before. So we have that issue now. So we're besides that point, guest host video. The 3 people that weren't on the last video were the 4 people that weren't on the Thursday video. Make sense, Garcia?
So yeah,
All right.
2 to 3 hosts per video. Maybe we should reconsider what we call hosts, because we have 5 of them, and that's quite a lot of
We have
hosts
4
to
actually. We
have.
have 4. There's 4 of them.
Yeah.
From what I'm aware of, there's
Yeah, well,
only
we have-
4. If there's more than 4,
we
I'm
have
gonna
common
be
guests.
really annoyed. If there's more than 4, I'm gonna be really
Yeah.
annoyed.
But we are going to reconsider what we're going to call hosts.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
And-
4 representatives basically.
Yeah, and how we're going to do videos throughout the year, because we're going to be doing
Yeah.
more videos per week.
Yeah.
So we're going to have to reconsider like how many times people can be on per season,
Hmm.
which I think right now is 2, right?
What do you mean, huh?
For guests, I believe it's 2 times per season at most.
2 times per season?
Yeah, because we have had a couple people on twice in a season. That are just
yeah. I was confused.
that
with that.
basic-
I thought you were talking about when like how many guests we have on per season. I was like we have more than 2
No.
a season. We've had more than 2 over the past 2 weeks. So yeah, basically restating what he's saying. Basically, you won't see the guests basically come on twice, or we'll try it. We'll it's something like that. I don't know. What do you think, Garcia? I kind of cut
Mhm.
you off. Basically that. So, unless a special occasion where we have absolutely nobody available, we might pull out somebody that you might see again. Very, very unlikely. Very unlikely. Unless we have magic. But most of the time, we'll
Yeah.
have somebody new that you've never seen before, which keeps our podcast interesting to begin with. Because most of the time, you don't know
Exactly.
who we're bringing on. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. We're gonna try and make the content a bit more family friendly.
Oh, 100%, yeah.
We just had a talk with the crew,
The entire team. Yeah, or half the
Most,
team. Not even
some of
half
the
the team,
team.
actually. Some of the team. We'll go with
Yeah,
some,
some of the
like
team.
four
Yeah.
people. I don't know who listened or who didn't.
I don't think
I
that many
hope they
people
listened.
even listened. Yeah.
I think Daniel, or I don't know. We'll go with Daniel. I think Daniel
hmm
listened. But yeah,
Also,
so we
Nate,
just had a talk with them. We're trying to stay family friendly. Yes.
yeah. You did say that you wanted to make a Spotify radio, right?
To be determined. We're trying to So let me brief you guys on this. We're trying to create a radio station slash show. Still determining what it is. I have no idea even if this is gonna happen or not because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. So I'm just googling broadcasting sites right now. But we're gonna try to have a radio show. Probably gonna be happening on the weekends. It'd be just like maybe an hour to 2 hours radio of of somebody that of our choice that would represent our network, just playing songs with good taste in music, of course. Because why would we want somebody that plays garbage music that you've never heard of or that we don't like? And of course, it'd be family. It'd be appropriate for an audience that would listen to no explicit music. Of course, it'd be clean versions only of the music. Pretty much it. And I don't know how this will work yet. I'm still trying to figure it out. Like, I have no idea how this works. I really don't know how this is going to work.
Yes. Yeah. That sounds pretty good for a radio.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Also, I don't think I pitched you this idea. Do you think I should pitch it to you?
Sure. Go ahead.
All right. The TTHD,
PTHD, the
the telling
telling
highlighted news.
TTHN.
Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, you know what I mean. TTHN. The
Okay.
telling highlighted news. Basically, it's basically like, have you seen? I think you've seen CNN 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
Is
basically
it gonna be
that,
like a recap
like,
of what, a month
not
or
the recap of
a
the
season?
week.
Recap of the week?
The recap of the week
We could
of
put that on
current
the
news
lab
like
channel.
going on. We could actually. That's actually not a bad idea. We can have that like
We
as
could
a Thursday
also
thing, like or a Tuesday thing.
we could do uh or we could put it on the studio channel instead, and then we could do a
That's what I was
similar
thinking. It's
thing
either
on.
I'm thinking maybe it'd be its own thing, like where it wouldn't be a studio
Well,
thing
okay.
because though it could be because
I think it should be
I don't know.
on the studio channel because if we have it on the studio channel, we could. Uh, it's sort of like in hopefully entertaining, or it at
Yeah,
least gets you thinking somewhat. But
yeah,
going along
because
with that, I think that's a good idea for the
that
live channel as well. To do something similar, except just recap of new things that happened throughout the week in science
yeah.
instead of
Hmm.
news.
Yeah, maybe we should do two things, like where somebody would do like important discoveries, like the TTN or the telling discovery.
Okay. But not using Discovery because
Maybe I don't know.
that's probably copywritten, but
It's not actually. It's not. It's just a
it's
word.
not.
If we use the single
Alright.
word, if we use the single word discovery, then yes, that is very copyrighted, like very very copyrighted.
Okay.
But if we just use the telling discovery, that's our own word.
All right.
Like that's
Yeah,
funny because we had the telling podcast trademarked.
we did.
It's very funny. Yeah, we do. It
Nice.
has on since we have it on streaming
Oh,
platforms.
we do. Okay.
Like
I thought
my
you
name
meant
is
someone else.
yeah, we do.
Got it.
Oh no,
All
yeah,
right.
we do because we have it on streaming platforms, so it has to be trademarked. Like my name is trademarked. Like you can't use my name without my permission, or if I feel like, or if I don't really care, but like if I don't like what you're making with my name on it, like then yeah, I will shut it down pretty fast. But pretty much that. But yeah, I think the
Nice.
news thing is a pretty good idea because like it's just like instead of like CNN 10, it's just like the weekly news, current events. Like we have Russia, Ukraine, or whatever. Stock market up down, or whatever.
I
Um,
would suggest staying away from too political things or giving too much of
yes,
your
that's what
own
I'm also.
political viewpoints. Because if
Yeah,
we do that, it's going to cause a lot of
then we
mess
can
and
limit it. Yeah,
yeah,
that's not the point.
we're
Yeah, I
going to
agree.
limit a lot of
But
stuff.
yeah, like I do agree that we should keep it like a non-biased thing. Like example, CNN tennis is a good example. They keep it
Uh,
non-biased. They just give
they're
fact.
okay. They're mostly unbiased.
Shh. Mostly
I'm just
unbiased.
saying
Okay, we're gonna go
they're
with that.
mostly unbiased.
But it's
But
like
they do have
we're gonna
some
go
things
with
that
what they
they're
stand for.
yeah, yeah, I know they
Yeah,
stand for
I know.
being non-biased, but every news channel is biased in some way.
Yeah,
They have to be.
yeah, yeah. But the only thing I think with this problem is because we actually have to get like writers for this one,
Yeah.
or people that actually know a good deal
I
of knowledge of like news stuff. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm not
We'll see.
too
We'll see if this
in,
even works.
yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a
Just
good
thought.
idea.
Just an idea. I just pitched an idea. I just pitched an idea.
Yep, on
Yeah.
video. All right.
Yeah, it's fine. I
Um,
we can. It doesn't matter. If as long as I say it could or could not happen. It doesn't really matter. Like, oh, good idea. What's the worst thing that happened? They do it for themselves.
mhm.
Yeah. What else do you have? Any other ideas?
Let's see. I did say we're going to talk about what is and isn't going to be a host, but I think we should also talk about
Yeah.
uh your level of relationship to the podcast in general or the network in general, because
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of people that we call hosts, uh, or that they call themselves hosts. Uh, there's also going to
Mm-hmm.
be there's probably going to be a lot of common guests, uh, because a lot
Yeah.
of
Or
people want to join.
representatives.
Yeah, a lot of people want to join the podcast, but they don't have the time to be an actual host. So, or some part, some kind of host, period. Uh,
Yeah.
but I think as of hosts, we should kind of limit who we call hosts because there's only so many people that can be hosts before it's just another person that you see on the podcast. Because
Yeah.
we
I
already have
agree.
4 people, right? That we have hosts.
Yeah.
Because unless they're on
They were
there,
trying to convince me to have five.
unless we have a lot of hosts, or like, unless we have the hosts on a lot, then they're not really going to be a host.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Because I think
I think we
both
should
of us
also
are on
do,
90% of the time.
yeah,
I
no,
think we're both on 90% of the time.
but yeah, we need the hosts to be on more often than not.
Than we are.
So,
Yeah. Pretty much more often than we are.
no, I mean, you're totally involved with the podcast, right? So you should be on probably
Yeah.
the most out of anyone.
Yeah, because I'm
Yeah.
organizing most of it, so like, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, they should be on more than like a video a month,
Hmm.
or
Also, host is
I
a.
think even they aren't even on I think they're not even on a video a month. Now that I think about it.
Hmm. We should also come
Yeah,
up with different names, like instead of calling them hosts or common guests or whatever. Like we should come up with our own,
podcasters.
yeah, like our own clever name. We call people
Yeah, we can just call them podcasters. We have some other
podcasters.
podcasters that might be joining us. Yeah, that's actually not. That's actually pretty good. That's what I actually called our role thing. That's why your text is
Yeah.
purple. But yeah, podcasters. Not a bad idea. We'll
podcasters.
go with that.
Would that be hosts or guests? Or common guests?
The common guests.
Yeah.
Yeah, that basically just
So
represent
common
our
guests are
network.
going to be podcasters.
Yeah, common guests are
Mm,
podcasters, and then you got the host, which is probably either you or me.
yeah. You, me.
Yeah,
I think Sean's been coming on quite a lot recently, right?
yeah.
Or is that David?
Sean's been getting asked. Uh, I don't know. I haven't seen David on in a while. Well, an episode with Nick Green, which was the last one. They had one. Actually, it
Hmm.
was episode 11. They had one with Nick Green, and then we just had Sean was on with I think, or no, was that you? Or no, I don't think it was you with Travis or Exine.
I don't think that was me.
Yeah, I think it was Sean. Yeah, Sean. It was on that one. Yeah, it was Sean. I'm looking at the thing right now. Yeah, basically those guys. Sean's been on more than David has, but yeah, I want to get David on more because David hasn't been on as much. But at the same time, we were getting more guest opportunities because they were choosing us, which is in their defense. Because I most of the time it's either me or you inviting them, which we need to start getting them to invite the other people because then they can get a higher chance of getting picked to get put on. Like you have one next week with what's his face. You don't need to say the name because that'll ruin it. But yes, yeah, I think it was G something.
Gabriel?
Yes, I said not to say the name because it would give it away.
Or already give it away?
Because this episode comes out before Gabriel's.
Okay, whatever. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't care. I don't know either.
Um,
I don't care.
so, yes. Uh, we're also,
You just lost your entire train
I'm,
of thought.
no, kind of.
Puzzled.
Uh, I've also been thinking of how we can enforce, or not enforce, but how we can maintain a well-written podcast, or
Yeah.
how we can keep things going in a certain order. I think we should do like a Mad
Hmm.
Lib type thing for the uh,
Can you explain it for the
not
people that don't watch Mad
not
Lib,
really a
including
script.
myself?
What?
Could you explain that to what that means?
A Mad Lib?
Yeah, because say somebody
Um,
doesn't know what that is, like myself.
a Mad Lib is basically. Oh, you don't know. I'm just kidding. Uh,
Yeah,
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
empty. Okay.
A Mad Lib is basically just a fill in the blank uh, sentence or story that you can
Hmm.
put whatever you want in the blanks, and it's supposed to make sense in the flow of the sentence.
Yeah.
So, like, I want to go blank and did blank. Like, you can fill in the blanks,
Yeah.
and you
Hmm.
can make a well-written story or something. But basically,
Yeah.
just doing that, not necessarily as a script, but as a guide. Because currently we don't have any guide or script whatsoever, especially for the podcast.
Hmm.
And I
I don't
think
think
that,
we should do a script anyway,
yeah, no, definitely
because
not
I
a
think
script, because we want it to be
we're
more fluid.
it's kind of like improv. That's the point of the thing.
Yeah, improv, but I
What's
think
up,
we
Oliver?
should have a uh, a guide, so that way, in case we can't figure out what to talk to, or we want to keep talking about something more that we've already planned
Mm-hmm.
to talk about. And
Yeah.
also just coming up with something to talk about at least a week in advance. That way we have
Yeah.
some time to come up with something that hopefully both groups agree with.
I agree.
Let's see. I think that's pretty much it that I can think of at the moment. All right.
That's some pretty good stuff. Why don't we just
Mm-hmm.
keep pitching ourselves like ideas or just like stuff we can do for the channel? It doesn't just keep in mind none of these could happen or they could happen or not happen. We're just throwing out ideas because we just I think we should have like a big like I don't know, just like a big area of content creators or something that like make different content. Like we have the lab channel, make education videos. We have the studio, which makes production or whatever fun stuff. Podcast, just
Education.
podcasting things. Yeah, education. Then we got radio over here somewhere. We got social media all by itself, just doing stuff. I don't know. And then we can have news doing, or like, I don't know. I don't even know what we can do. Like, just start throwing out ideas, I guess. Oh, wait, I have a
Wait,
suggestion,
what
but
do you
you
mean
can
by
keep
that?
thinking about one. Like what?
Having the different things in different areas.
Not different areas, just like different groups. Like the podcast is by itself. The podcast is its own independent thing,
Oh
right?
no, but what do you mean by that? Like they're already kind of separate.
So So basically, just
Are you
like
talking
they're not
about
hooked
like
with like any of the other like. Hmm.
are you talking about making them actually
Like
separate?
not like okay, so like like the podcast isn't like part of the studio channel. Like they're not really connected to each other. They're not sharing similar content, but you wouldn't find podcast videos on the studio channel, right?
Yeah,
Vice versa
that's
either.
already a thing.
That's basically what I mean. That's what I. Well, the studio doesn't have any podcast videos on it. Yeah. And you wouldn't find any videos from the podcast on the lab channel, right?
You would find
I
bits.
shouldn't. Yeah, that one bit that we did about whales
Yeah,
or no dolphins. I don't remember.
exactly. I think
But
whales
yeah,
are the best animal, but that's my opinion.
I think they are. Well, I think dolphins are pretty good animals too. They're smart.
Oh, they are pretty smart. But whales, I mean,
Yeah.
I'm quite relatable to whales.
There's don't talk about size differentiation, okay? We know you're bigger.
Hmm. Hmm.
This camera is super zoomed out. This is times
Yeah, no.
1000. I mean point 1000. Yeah. You have your Android camera on.
Yeah, no. I'm actually like 30 feet away from my camera.
Your entire
Yeah, I'm
building
quite
away from your
far.
camera.
I'm
Yeah.
actually a really giant person in some.
Yeah, they have a landmark
All
named
right,
after you. It's called it's. But okay, see,
it's called Whale
I
Island.
think the okay, so yeah, but I think the radio like TikTok, okay, social media. Going back to what I was saying, TikTok, Instagram, like they would post stuff on that, but they can also have their own thing on themselves, like they're like their own thing, right? I feel like the
Yeah.
radio can be its own thing because they can do music stuff. They can talk about music theory, whatever, all the above. Like just stuff like they can talk about with the radio. And then we can
Okay.
news would be like on the studio channel because that sounds like a production thing. I can agree with you on that. That sounds like something that would be on the studio channel and we can have the telling discovery if it happens on the lab channel as a video that can come out like every week or something or however often
Hmm.
we have it come out. But that's pretty much all. That's pretty much what I'm thinking.
All right.
But
What
does
was
that
the
make
other
sense
idea
now?
they had? You're
Other
gonna talk
idea I
about something
had.
else.
I was. Um, no, I was gonna talk about something. What was I gonna talk about? I think you were going to talk about something.
No, I wasn't.
Oh wait, no, no, I remember. Okay, think about something though.
Right.
But while we're talking about this, so I got a suggestion from one of the members, our team members, and they said we should do in-person podcast.
In-person podcasts?
Yeah, an in-person.
Yeah, if people agree to, I mean,
I have no idea how that would work. I have no idea how that's going to work though.
uh,
I mean, I
not really
can
that
see
it
how it would
wouldn't
work, but
work,
like
just that,
we don't have the resources for it.
yeah, it'd be more awkward because it's just one camera recording. Sorry, I just dropped something.
Yeah, that's okay. But
Um,
but the thing is,
it'd be kind of awkward.
the podcast is yeah, it'd be awkward as heck. But the only thing I'm worried about is because it'd be one camera pointing at us the entire time. But I'm worried about the audio thing because the podcast is audio based. We care about more than about audio than
Hmm.
anything because that's what podcast is. A podcast is an audio based entertainment thing. I'm more worried about audio because I don't have these little mics that we can put like the ones that we have right here, like this one, and I think you have one of yourself.
I
Those
have
ones
I have
we
some
can,
of those clip-on
we
ones
can.
somewhere.
I have clip-on ones too,
So
but like I have one clip-on. I have one clip-on,
I
but
have
like
two.
we can only do so much. But here's the thing: what? How do we even use those? Like I don't even know how we would use them.
Yeah, that's kind of an issue.
That's the only thing. Yeah, because we have them, but I know how to use them, but I don't know how to use all of them at the same time.
Hmm. We could do dual jacks, audio jacks.
Could. Yeah. But I was thinking we could bring our laptops or something and then we click like audio recording on our computers and then we bring our own like microphones that we use like I don't know, we can bring like some of the other ones, but we plug it into our computer like this thing does. I think that's really loud. Sorry about that. But
It is quite loud.
yeah, we were just plugging into the huh?
It is quite loud. Sorry, there's a bit of
Yeah, my
delay
bad.
between what you're saying and what I'm saying.
I know, that's why I just wait for like 3 seconds, like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why that's going on.
Internet. Nathan's Internet's out, episode 5, season 1.
You're never gonna give that up.
You remember that.
You're never gonna let
I
that
will never
down.
give that up. You're right. I'm never gonna give you up or hurt you. That's why you need to vote for Rick Ashley. Because he will never.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
never gonna give us up if he becomes the president.
He will never give us up.
All right,
Ooh, I have an idea.
see what else?
Do you have any ideas before I
Yeah.
go?
No, I do not.
Do you have an idea? Go for it first. Oh, start thinking of ideas. So, this would be, I think, something that would be on the studio channel as well, like sport videos.
Yeah.
We find athletes, and we do some videos of them. Like for us swimming, we would record some swimming like videos of them, like of us racing, and then we would put that into a video, and then we would have somebody talk over it, and just like give like ask the athletes their overview on how they did.
So kind of like a interview between races.
Pretty much that.
I
Yeah,
would
pretty much
rephrase that
that.
statement if I had more time to think, but
Think about your idea. Okay, think about your idea.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Nate. I don't think you fully processed what I just said.
I don't think I fully processed it. You're right. I didn't. What
Okay.
else?
So I do have an idea for the lab channel.
Go
I
for
have
it.
some
Any idea helps.
I have some computer parts, or like not computer parts, but
Mm-hmm.
like I have some uh
Oh,
equipment
wait, hold on.
stuff that
Keep
I
your
can.
idea. Keep your idea.
Okay.
Okay, keep your idea. Have you gotten your 3D printer to work?
Yes, I have.
We forgot to. We haven't checked in with that in like a long time. I think it was like just
Yeah,
maybe
no.
like January is the last time we checked in with that.
Yeah, no. It
Do you
just
use
takes
it
like
on a daily
20 minutes
basis?
for me to set up though. Because like I need to turn it on, I have to make sure the bed's heated, and then I have to make sure the bed is level, so that way the nozzle doesn't just run into the bed and ruin the bed and the nozzle. And I have to do that like
Oh,
two
that
or
would
three
suck.
times, just make sure. And I have to make sure that it prints correctly, because I did print something fairly recently, and for some reason when I put in the slicer, it didn't
Hmm.
like it didn't keep everything on the ground and level. So some of it actually printed, I tried printing in the air. It was super
Whoa.
annoying because I had to actually, at that point, I had to actually monitor the print because there was just ink coming out and it was just following the nozzle and then it would print onto something else. So I'd like constantly be cutting
Yeah.
the extra ink off.
Yeah. I get it. I get it.
So yeah.
What
So
are you
my
gonna do with the
idea is
computer
that
parts?
for I was kind of just like stream my process of taking it apart with a few cuts and
Okay.
stuff.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I was thinking about for that. Because actually,
Your idea is very, very good.
yeah, I found this big computer thing. I don't even know what it is, actually, because it doesn't look like a modern computer,
Hmm.
or it doesn't look
Yeah.
like a computer, period. It looks like more of a uh, miner, like a crypto miner than anything. But I'm gonna
Yeah.
take it apart and I'm just gonna look at it because it's really interesting. But yeah, it's really, really
Yeah.
big. I I had to
That's cool.
almost take it in two loads. Like, yeah, you've seen my backpack,
Whoa.
right?
Yeah, I've seen your backpack.
It's a bit bigger than my backpack.
Whoa. That's big.
Or like one and a half times my
That's actually
backpack
really
size.
big.
Yeah, yeah, it's really
Is it
big.
the size of a continent?
Or like two and a half times your computer size.
My computer's
It's
pretty big.
yeah,
So yeah, I can understand where you're coming from.
yeah.
Well, I could take that off your
So I'm
hands if
gonna.
you need me to. I will carry it down the road to my house if you really need to. I'll drive it to Goodwill if
Oh
you
yeah,
really
thank
want me
you, thank
to.
you. Actually, I took
Yeah, yeah.
apart
I
something
will help
else
you.
fairly recently.
Oh,
I took
nice.
apart
What did you take apart?
it was an old DVD drive, or not DVD drive, but like a
Oh.
DVD reader. And these are a few of the parts that I have.
Yeah, I have one. I
I
guarantee
can't necessarily
people
take any of these
born.
like I can't take any of these big parts off of it for some reason because I think their solder
Hmm.
is just uh like it has a higher heating temperature than what my solder iron is used to. So I can't take
Yeah,
those off, but yeah, I wish, or else that would have been pretty cool.
it would have been pretty cool, but it's not. So
Yeah. So yeah,
weird.
that's what I'm gonna be doing. I'm
All right,
also
that's pretty cool.
gonna work on a couple other scripts, but yeah, that's one of the things I'm gonna be doing.
When can we expect these videos to come out?
A month or two, and that is promise.
Can we get a guarantee? Is that a promise?
Yes, I'll record on my phone. I think maybe. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not really sure actually how I'm gonna record this because I can't take my computer down to my garage. Or I guess I could record in my room as long as you guys are used to or okay with seeing some carpet.
Yeah.
We could just get some kind
If
of
you
panel or
need me, I
something
can help
to
you
use.
record with stuff.
You want to come to my house?
Because I have a sure, I have a lot of equipment that I can use to bring. You'll see the video that oh yeah, um my brother that was on the episode 10. Sorry, I had a brain fire. I don't remember which one it was on. But he is starting to make gaming videos for our channel or just like or for our studio channel, so he'll be making videos for those starting soon. He'll probably be streaming. He will have a video probably he should have a video this Monday or a few days ago when this airs. But yeah, pretty much that. So he'll be having videos. So if you'll see in 2 weeks you'll see the video of or the week after this or next Monday that when this one comes out. You'll see my video at my video skills at full masterpiece mode because I have too much equipment that I can bother with. Pretty much that.
That sounds pretty good. I've also
Yeah,
thought about
because I have
doing something else. Um,
like what?
this is more like uh, an open idea. You can tell me whether it's
Mm-hmm.
a pitch, basically. But I was
All right,
sort of thinking
go for
about
it.
I was thinking about doing a uh, kind of like a playlist on the lab channel, like a section of the lab channel.
Playlist.
Basically, yeah, you know how you can have like different playlists or like groups on or on your channels.
You have or you can. I think I know what you're
Anyways,
talking about.
that's
Like you like in
yeah,
the playlist area. Yeah, go for it. Keep going.
yeah. So basically, my idea was basically proving things from uh like religious sources. So
Mm-hmm.
like proving or disproving certain things. Not necessarily to be like harping on
Yeah.
religion or anything, but like mainly to kind of
Oh
just
yeah.
prove
Just trying to make
what's
sense of the science behind it.
yeah, we can actually prove to be real. They can see in uh
Yeah.
religious literature. I'm gonna mainly be looking at the Bible because that's one I'm more familiar with, but I just thought it was
Yeah.
interesting because like I was actually starting to read my Bible again recently. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Nice.
and I started thinking about what it was saying in just the first like two chapters. I thought it was kind of
Mm.
interesting because it talked immediately about the Big Bang and then it talked about evolution. Like that was, if people say that the Bible isn't scientific at all, it's highly scientific. Like God
Yeah, it
basically,
is pretty
I'm
scientific.
sorry, that's a rant I'm gonna have on this this studio channel
Yeah.
or
Don't
the lab
say too
channel.
much because this video will
Um,
come out in 2 to 3 months.
yeah, mess.
And I'll definitely be helping you with this stuff because I want to make sure you can
Yeah.
make the highest quality video in the best way possible.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm actually
Yeah.
gonna make a list. But yeah,
Yeah. I thought you were saying you're gonna like promote like videos that like just some scientific like I don't know like for example like Mark Rober videos just like put them in a playlist and just like say it's like I recommend these videos if you're interested in blah like if you know what I mean.
no. I mean, Mark Rober is
Yeah. I,
pretty cool. I'd love to meet him sometime.
he is
Yeah,
maybe one day if your channel gets big
maybe
enough
one
maybe
day
if you pass them the
if we
subs.
get big enough.
Yeah, if we get big enough. The
Yeah,
the lab channel has over 25 million views.
I actually think we could
Or not views, like
make it
subs.
someday, but
If we do it right, yeah. Yeah, we
that's not
could. If we
necessarily
try
our
hard enough,
goal
yeah.
though.
I have.
Like
Yeah.
our goal is mainly just to have
Yeah,
fun.
it's only 20 million views.
If we get
Yeah, that's the point.
if we get
That's the
a
point
lot
with
of
me too.
views and subscribers,
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
We're getting promo deals, so that's pretty good.
Yeah. Like I said, it's not
Yeah.
really our main thing to get views and subscribers. It's
Yeah.
just to have fun.
We're not,
Those
for
are
some
just
people that aren't aware of
benefits.
this, we're not making money.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're not making any money doing this. Like, I'm losing money
Everyone
doing
who's a
this.
guest, everyone who's a guest or a host, they're all doing this mainly as
Hmm.
volunteering. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. They're just
We
coming
don't,
on to have fun. They're literally just coming on to have fun.
I think even with how many videos and stuff we've done, I think it's what, $3 or $4? Like, it's not,
Technically,
we're not
in
getting
the ad
anything from
revenue
it.
that we have generated, we have a total of $6.25.
That's, and
I
that's
think.
quite a lot,
Actually,
but
let me check. I
still,
think that's the last time I
I
checked.
mean,
That's more than what I'm making my music.
even if we were to get
Actually, no.
enough money
Wait.
to pay, yeah, even
Yeah.
if we were to get enough money to pay, we we'd probably pay the guests first, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's,
Yeah. Well, they
they're the ones who
depends.
are
Yeah. Depends
coming
how much they
on,
would get.
and
Yeah. Yes.
yeah,
Oh, that's awful. What the heck? Okay, so including tax, we would only make $4.
still a lot considering we're kids making a, a podcast.
Yeah. Sure.
It's not professional in any way.
we if Oh, we're not professional at all. I love how some of the guests come and say, "I'm this. You guys are so professional." It's like we were. It's like, can you write that down, please? Like, we're not professional at all. Like, maybe this makes us look professional, but like we're not professional at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I mean, sure, we do have a lot of people right now behind the scenes just like making this possible, but like,
Hmm.
because now we actually have a team. Like right now, like when we first started, we didn't know what we were doing. Like for the first time, I could barely get Garcia to speak. You remember that?
Whatever. Yeah. Well, I knew you were also
Look how
talking
far
most of
you've
the time,
come.
so
Yeah,
yeah,
and I've gotten
I
better at it
just
because I
don't
like
like
to ramble and
talking.
stuff.
I don't like talking in a group of three because normally two people are talking a lot, and then it feels kind of awkward to cut you guys off, because you guys are
Well, you're
having
supposed to do that.
a a good flow between you two, and it just feels awkward because
Yeah.
it just feels like I'm
We'll just
interrupting
chime
the
in and
flow
stuff
of
because
conversation.
well, chiming in and stuff is the point. Like I do that a lot. Like I interrupt people a lot.
Yeah, maybe we should have a psychology
Yeah.
part,
Well, we
psychology bit.
should. Like, how stupid are you? Test. Yeah.
Do you like orange? Yes
But
or no? No, I'm colorblind.
maybe, maybe. But I have an idea. Okay, we should totally do this. I don't know. Maybe we should record this sometime. But I try not to laugh challenge because I feel like we're both pretty easy to laugh at stuff. If we find it really funny or like something stupid, like really stupid, like we'll laugh at it and then. As I have a lot of good videos, or from what I think are good videos.
Okay.
Yeah, we should definitely do that.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
meme review.
this video has been mainly just pitching ideas and stuff.
Yeah,
And
pretty much that.
we'd love to
Ooh,
hear
I have a pitch idea.
other people's ideas as
Your
well.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
One more thing. I've seen a lot of people do this. I don't think this will ever work for us, but like the telling Reddit. I don't
Reddit?
think it would work, but like I don't know.
I
I don't think
mean,
that would work
maybe. I mean, there's a lot of people who go on
because I
Reddit
don't
just there.
do stupid
So
stuff. Yeah.
if we do put something on Reddit, it's probably going to be noticed in about like a year.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Yeah, once we do
But I don't know how
get
to
some
use
kind of
Reddit,
traction on
so like
Reddit,
that wouldn't be my thing.
once we get some kind of traction on
Yeah,
Reddit, I'm pretty sure it's gonna keep going. Because I've seen almost
yeah,
everything that gains a little bit of traction on Reddit just grows really fast. It just blows up.
yeah.
So
I don't know. I don't use Reddit. Like, I think I've only opened the app once because somebody shared a thing to me that didn't make sense. So I clicked on a Reddit link by accident and then I closed
mhm.
it. So I have no idea how Reddit works, but I've seen a lot of good videos like on Reddit and like people do like reviews on Reddit. So I this wouldn't be my field to run. Like this would not be my field at all to run. But I feel like this would be something that you or some of the other podcasters might know but a bit about.
Yeah, I feel like also having someone manage, or I guess maybe two or three people manage each group of or media would be a good idea. That
Yeah,
way, uh, it's more controllable, almost like how we have like the
yeah,
three parts of government. How we
yeah.
have the three different groups.
Pretty much, yeah.
Basically, we just have three people or
Um,
two or three people for each part of media. So that way, we have
That's how the
complete
studio
control
channel is
of
working right now. We have,
things.
yeah, we have studio
Yeah,
channel.
but
I'm right
like,
now working social media for studio channel. Blake is doing videos for it, and then we have our editor. We have an editor for it. Like it's not the one that does the
yeah.
podcast videos, but
But I
it's
think,
somebody else that does the editing for it. So we have it's small but works.
yeah, I think me and you should be more like the people that everyone goes to, like almost like I wouldn't say boss, but like the, I
Yeah,
guess, leader or whatever. I can't really think of
yeah.
a word
We're
to
the well
describe.
we are kind of the we're the kind of the founder and co. I'm founder. You're co-founder. Since I thought of the idea first.
We had the same idea. Okay. You came up to me and
I
pitched the
pitched it to
idea,
you.
and then yeah, you pitched me and we did it together, or whatever.
Yeah.
It'll
So
just make it, it'll
I'm
just make us
founder.
co-founders.
Okay. We
You,
are both the founders of the Tele Network.
okay. Yeah. All
There you
right.
go. You happy?
So, yeah, sure. Uh, by the way, if it's two people or more, it'd be co-founders. Anyways,
Whatever. I don't
um,
care. I don't care. It's the title. Okay.
so yeah, I'm thinking that we have me and you be like the
hmm
the say so for pretty much everything that goes around.
Yeah.
Not necessarily
Pretty
like
much we have to
not the small stuff, but like anything big,
big
any
stuff
big changes that happen.
like the radio. That's something we would have to approve.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
or
But like
sending out really important
that's what we have
messages
the
on,
manager.
yeah, or
Yeah.
sending out something really important on the medias. And I don't think the
Yeah.
manager should necessarily have control of that stuff because, like I said, we're the founders of this thing, and
Yeah. The only
we
reason
have our
why
own
he
set of
has control
ideals.
of it is because yeah. The only reason why he has control of it is because in case the social media people like they don't like they get like freeze up or something they don't know what to do. The manager because the manager he has been with us a lot longer than or just a little bit longer than they have. He knows how to answer some questions. He's also there to respond to guests if like say you're not available or I'm not available. He's there to respond to them like to give them like the like okay just stand by. I'll make this aware to the host or the podcasters, and I will pitch. I will make sure they're aware of this, and he'll basically advocate for them. And
Yeah,
basically,
I
I
think
have the
that
manager there for interviews, and basically to like to make sure everybody's working together, just moving forward. Basically,
yeah, I think the
this is what I
manager
have him there
should.
for.
I think the manager should be there for minor stuff, like
Yeah,
things that go down, like maybe like a manager or two, uh, for
yeah,
like
like a manager
each
and an
group.
assistant manager.
Yeah,
Yeah,
for like each group, and then everyone else kind of
maybe.
runs under them. Basically, how a company works.
hmm
Uh, because I mean it's
I feel like this is forming
rather
into
good
a
setup.
company.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
I'm upset with it. I'm not upset
It's
with it.
not a
I'm fine
bad
with it.
thing.
In all honesty,
It's not a bad thing.
it's not a
It's
bad thing
just
because all it just means we're
it
growing.
just yeah, growing and getting more organized.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Because I truly think
that's
that like the radio or news or lab channel, those are gonna be some pretty good things that if they do happen, those things are gonna be pretty like those things are pretty good.
yeah, pretty substantial
Because it
stuff.
just attracts it basically attracts a new audience to us.
Hmm. Yeah,
Because say
and we need
like say
to
the podcast gets big, we can push stuff to those other channels, like we can promote them and we can grow them bigger, and then they can grow us
also
bigger and bounce off each other. Yeah, go for it.
we are going to be having business cards soon, right? It
Yes, we are.
it we're not soon, but it's an idea that we're coming up with, and we're looking for
Yeah.
designs and stuff. Nate's shown me
Hmm.
one design, but I feel like it's too
I spent five
simple.
minutes on it. Okay, it was just like it's a
Yeah.
concept idea. Okay.
No, I think instead of having it be directly for one person, I think it should just be for the group. Like,
Yeah.
do we have a channel email account or podcast
We just
email
have the
account?
main one. We just have the managed telling one. I mean, I can. I think we can like.
Yeah,
I
okay.
think we
Manager
can
telling
do
is
it, but
fine.
like,
Yeah,
yeah,
manage the telling is
because
fine.
that just like sends it to
But
everybody. Yeah, because we have
yeah,
equal
we need
monitoring that stuff.
we should have like the network email or something, basically for
Hmm.
people who want to like when we give them the card, they email it and it comes either to us or the managers.
Hmm. Yeah, I
So
agree.
yeah,
Yeah. Well, the manager also monitors it too as well.
yeah,
We need
that's what I
to.
said.
I think both of us also need to work on inviting people to come work with us because
Hmm.
I don't think you noticed, but a lot of the people that are from the manager, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
A lot of people that work with
no,
us now are from the manager.
that's why I'm saying we should give business cards. Like, so it's
Yeah.
so it can basically go, hey, here's our business card. If you want to come work with us, it's uh, mainly volunteering for now. Uh, but we love to have your input and we love to have you on the podcast.
Hmm.
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, very much that.
And they can consider it, they can email us, and we can work it out.
Or they can just throw it away.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter.
but I mean, either way, yeah, it's just a business card.
Yeah,
And
it's just a business card.
it just comes down to if you actually want to do it.
Yeah.
We don't have to tell them, or we don't have to fully explain everything. We can just say, hey, if you want, we can explain stuff on your email. If you email us, we can
Yeah.
talk to you about what we're doing and just blah blah blah. Just kind of just let them know what's going on.
All right, I
So
think that's a
it's
good idea.
yeah,
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's a good wrap to our episode. It was a 54 minutes somehow. I have no idea how that we made that an hour. That
yeah.
was pretty magical, actually. Because
That's pretty impressive.
remember at the beginning, I remember at the beginning of season one, we were struggling to make a 28-minute episode.
Yeah, that was pretty fun. Now
I remember we would like struggle. It
we're
was like
both
34
struggling
minutes.
to
And it
get
was like anyway,
we were struggling to get a
we're
30
trying to
minute
make
video
sure we
back
can.
then. Now we're struggling to get it
I know
less than
now we're
an hour and
struggling.
30 minutes.
Yeah, I know. It's actually really hard because we just want to keep talking, and then we realize, oh wait, this has been really long.
Yeah.
Like the
Like
last
Connor's
episode was 2
episode.
hours. Connor's episode was
Connor's
2
episode.
hours as well.
Yeah, we had to split into
It was
parts.
2 hours. I split it up. I split it up into
Are,
45-minute videos.
are we splitting up
Yeah.
Nick's as well?
No, Nick's was just a full video. Nick's is already published.
Full 2 hours?
Yeah, because I didn't feel like getting two strikes.
All right. Well, anyways, I think that's gonna be a wrap. Thank you for watching
All
the
right.
Telling
Think
Podcast.
we'll see you guys next time. Make sure you check out all social below. Join our Discord. We want to grow our Discord as well as our channels. All right. Thank you guys for watching and subscribe.